Well, hi, everybody, and welcome into the Brownwood Lions Coaches Show. Looky there.
Happy National Coaches Day.
Hope you're watching on the video because there it is. Star has fixed you up this morning, Coach
Thank
Sammy
you,
Burnett.
Star. Me and Willie figured out it was National Coaches Day, but that's pretty cool. We didn't know there was one. And to honor National Coaches, I'm stuck in the middle of an ugly sandwich.
Wait a minute
I got
now.
Carl on
Who are
one
we talking
side
about?
And Willie on the other.
I resemble that remark. You know, it's you that. Well, Star did give you a gift.
Yes, she did.
And you came bearing gifts this morning. Check this out. I love it, man. I now have 5 Brownwood I can wear one each day now for the week.
Willie, watch how cool this is.
Hey, that's a good look, Coach. Leave that there.
Right there.
Oh,
that's
man.
Crazy right there.
Oh, man, you got yourself some, whatever those are.
Booger gummies.
Booger gummies. Oh, my
God,
goodness.
that makes me sort of.
You better watch Derek. He may try to steal those from you.
Yes, he will.
Of course, we have a special guest on the show we'll introduce here in just a few moments. How are you, Coach?
I'm doing great, Carl. How are you?
Man, I'm doing great, too. We're getting ready for some football back at Gordon Wood Friday night. I can't wait.
Yeah, we've had, I guess, 5 days of good practice. Today was the last day. Get the hay in the barn. You know, tomorrow we'll kick the field and go through every situation that we can possibly be presented at a game. Didn't have a great Monday this week. Really had to come to Jesus meeting with the kids and talk to them, and they responded well Tuesday and they responded well today. So look forward to them having the opportunity to put themselves in a position to be successful. It's like we told them, we're going to put you in a position. It's going to be up to you how you trust yourself and trust your teammates, and how you play with passion and how you play every play, and see if we can't get in the win column sort of the way we did against, Lampass this first game of the year is the remark I made to them. I'm like, think about what we did and how we played that game and how we overcame highs and lows in that ball game and found a way to win it at the end. And then said, let's just cut out the mistakes, the 3 turnovers on the kickoffs, the little things like that, and we have an opportunity to be successful. So we got a group of kids that are athletic and have the ability. They just got to put it together, and if we can play a complete game, play all 3 phases of the game this week, we'll give ourselves a chance to be successful. And if we don't, the outcome of that is gloomy. It's not what you want. So that's sort of been our focus. Play as a team, do your job, trust that your teammate's going to do his. Don't try to do someone else's job, do yours, and allow your teammates to do theirs. Have an opportunity to be successful, play with great passion, and play physical and cut out the turnovers and cut out the penalties. So we feel if we can win all 3 phases and win more plays than they win, we'll have an opportunity to be successful.
Well, no doubt about that. It is a 7:30 kickoff, and tickets available from Lisa at the athletic office.
Yep, today is Wednesday. They go on sale today, and you can get those from 8 to 12, 1 to 4 today. Tomorrow is 8 to 12, 1 to 4. And Friday is 8 to 12 so that she can wrap that up and get everything she needs done at the stadium.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about Heritage this year. I think, are they 4-1, I believe, or 3?
They're 4-1. They got beat by Melissa.
That's right.
Melissa's ranked number 1 right now. Decent ball game. They gave up a couple of plays. One of the plays they gave up for a touchdown was they just forgot their corner. Didn't even go out there and cover one of the receivers. So Melissa just threw it out there and took it about 60 yards for a touchdown. Then they caught a fade on a 3rd and long, or comeback on a 3rd and long. A kid made a play on and then missed a tackle. A kid walked in the end zone. So they gave up a couple of easy points against a really good Melissa team, where that would have been about a 7-point ball game. But they're strong. They're good defensively. They have kids that played. They're junior heavy, but those kids have played a lot for a long time. They're pretty good. Their defensive ends are really good. I think their back end is pretty special. They know what they're doing. They know how to react to what you're doing and get to where they're supposed to be. I think for us, the MO is we got to be able to run the football, and I say that all the time, but I think that's the strength of what we do. And I think if there is a weakness on their defense, which it's hard to find one, I think we can expose them a little bit in the running game. If we do that, we'll be able to throw the ball. We're still going to take advantage of the RPOs. I mean, if they're going to give us numbers outside, we'll have a run play called. But if they give us numbers outside the box, we're going to reach up and throw it out there and try to get the ball lateral to one of those receivers, get a block, and go make yards. that's as good to me as running the sweep. And that's the same mentality. We're going to throw it out there, go get 3 or 4 or 5 yards, and go to second down and short. So we're still going to continue our RPO game, try to go fast as we possibly can. Melissa did a good job of going fast against them, which didn't allow them to stem and stunt the way that they want to. Makes them get in more of a base defense and just play. So we're going to try to do the same and yet control the ball. Try to stay out of 3rd and longs and try to move the chains and keep the ball out of their hands. Their offense is really good. They're extremely big up front. I don't have on the roster, I don't have sizes, but I can tell you they're big, starting with their center, Hunter. How you say that?
Man, that's going to be a fun one. Trojacek or something.
Yeah, he's a big kid. He does a good job. Center sets them up in their fronts and how they're protecting and how they're blocking. But they're, like I said, they're big, and they're led by their quarterback. It's Caden Brown. He's really special. He's a runner. He's a thrower. He operates, does a great job. He stays calm and collected back there, but he does a good job at quarterback. The running back is Jason Barrera, and I think he's a pretty special kid too. He's sort of a Reese Rogers type back, so he's a real shifty kind of guy. So headed by their quarterback, they got a couple tall receivers that do a good job catching the football. So we're going to have our hands full. But like I said, we're athletic as anybody, and we just need to get lined up properly and do what we're taught to do, and be as physical as possible. You know, I think it's neat to share with everybody, but number 12 is their sniffer. He's in there as a running back, but he's really their sniffer tight end kid, but his name is Colton Kyle. That is the son of Chris Kyle from American Soldier. So that's his son. He was born and raised in Midlothian. I have a buddy that used to live there that was friends with their family, and he still lives there, but that's Chris Kyle's son, which I think is pretty neat to see him grow up and having success like he's having, but he's number 12 for him. So good football player, big kid, good football player, as you could imagine.
And I notice offense, they only start one senior.
Yeah, they're not starting a bunch of seniors.
Wow.
I think they have 5 seniors that start. A lot of those kids played last year for them, and they played because they're good football players. They didn't play because they had to have them. They had some senior kids last year. Those kids are special. I mean, they're defensive ends. 27 is Tremerick Johnson. He's really special. He's a sophomore. He started as a freshman off of a good football team last year. And then number 5, Damien Alexander, is a junior, and he's also really special out there on the edge. They're real long, got big range, tall kids that play really well. They remind me of I'm going to draw a blank now. Mario Edwards, is that his name? Played defensive end for the Cowboys. His son, is that who I'm thinking about? Yeah, his son played defensive end for Prosper years ago when I was at Van, and he went on to play at Florida State. But he was a long, rangy kid, long arms. Really played a lot of space because he was so long. So those 2 kids remind me a lot of him. But good, like I said, good. Their linebackers are number 44 and 45, Sam Sinclair and Luke Howard. They're both really good, both physical kids. So we're going to have our hands full, but we're excited about playing. Man, it's been too long since we played. Still have a bad taste in our mouth, so we're going to do everything we can to get that taste out of our mouth and play like Brownwood Lions should play.
All right, looking forward to that. Back in action, Gordonwood Stadium. Get those tickets. I know we had some stuff last night. Tennis finished up there.
Yeah, congratulations to the tennis team. They had to finish up their match with Steamville. They were up 9-1 and finished their play at 15-4, so congratulations to them. They'll be playing their first playoff. Let's back that up. They'll be playing by district team tennis on October the 12th against Peaster in Cleburne, and I think that's a 10 a.m. start. So congratulations to our team tennis. They defeated Stephenville 15-4. They wound up 3rd in district behind Lampasas, and the district champs were Gatesville. So congratulations to them. They're going to the first round of the playoffs against Peaster in Cleburne on October the 12th.
Great.
At 10 o'clock.
All right.
Cross country, have no report from them yet. They headed off to Stephenville today. When I get that report, I'll probably share it with you Monday. But the rest of the week, remember, we got our combined team and our maroon team and our JV heading to Midlothian Heritage. They will play at 4 o'clock, 5:15, and 6:40. that will be at their high school fields, not
Okay.
at the stadium. They will play at the high school. And then, of course, Friday volleyball is going to be at Glen Rose, and we'll host Midlothian Heritage here. Also wanted to mention our junior high football teams played last night. Our 7th and 8th grade went to San Angelo and played San Angelo Lincoln. Both of them were successful. And also our 8th grade A and B played at home, and both of those teams were successful. So congratulations to them. Undefeated night for the junior high football team. So that's good.
Yeah, they are rolling.
They got some potential. They got some good kids. It's going to have to continue to grow and develop. And one day they're going to look up and they're going to be running out of that tunnel on Friday night, and they're going to be pretty special, I hope.
All right, we're going to introduce our Player of the Week, special guest here in a moment. A lot of you already know this young man, but it is National Coaches Day. So, for you, special coach in your life?
Oh, man, I got too many. They were all special, you know. Coach Wood, Coach Southall, Coach West, Coach Agnew, Coach Allen, Coach Howarth, Coach Harold. Coach Harold, I will say this, is throughout the course of my career has been a big influential person on me. He's helped me through interviews. He's helped me grow as a coach. He's helped me grow as a leader. You know, I'll never forget it. When the job came up at Brownwood, I was just hunky-dory at Farmersville, and life was good, and I could have stayed there for 70 years. And I get a phone call from him, and I didn't answer it. I was working, and I got a message, and then when I checked the message, all the message said, "It's your time." And I went online and looked, and the Brownwood job had posted, and he was very influential in, you know, helping me get my foot in the door to get an opportunity to interview here. So Coach Harold, I owe a lot to. Trying to pay it forward to his sons, who are all coaches now, trying to help them with things that are done through interviews. Both of them have now, his two younger boys are both head coaches now in Texas high school football. And, of course, Graham's the offense coordinator at USC. I can't tell him anything. He knows more than all of us. But the other two I've helped, you know, in their endeavors to get jobs, and they're sort of paying it forward. And it's pretty neat that Coach Harold tells them to call me. I'm like, why would you call me? You're the master. But, of course, Coach Harold's big. But, man, Coach Kevin Gabaree, I mean, I could go down the list. Mark Cox. I had tons of coaches. And the neat thing about it is, and I think we're blessed to have the same type staff, is there's no inconsistencies with our coaches. What you get from one, you're going to get from the other. We're going to teach you the same things. We're going to hold you accountable for the same things. It's not going to be one guy doing the other guy watching. Our coaches are a team. We're a family, and we raise our kids the same way. So I think that our kids are blessed to have a quality coaching staff just like I was. And like I said, I couldn't just name one. There's tons of Steve Keenum. I mean, Wayne Rathke, Mark Bechtel. I mean, I could just name them. I didn't have a coach one that wasn't a high class, high character, high Christian, you know, quality man. So I'm blessed that I had the opportunity to grow up and be raised in Brownwood and take from a program that gave me so much, and also blessed to return home and give back to that program. So
amen.
I'm thankful for National Coaches Day.
It's your time. I love that. Man, from Coach Sammy Harrell. That's pretty special right there. Yeah, I'm the same way with all of my coaches. I couldn't coach Grissom, but all of them, just a great bunch that I played for.
You know, what a blessing, because I've talked to people before that are coaches now maybe that got in the profession because their coach wasn't the right kind of leader and all that, but they're out there. You know, there's coaches out there with egos that's all about them and their record and what have you done for me lately. And this is high school football, man. It's an opportunity to mold young people. You never had a desire to go coach at college or anything like that, because I don't have the ability to impact those guys like you can impact a younger kid and help them on their way and build a path for them that they can be successful. So what a blessing that we all have to be around quality coaches, because there are coaches out there that are not, and that's a fact.
Well, speaking of building character in young men, let's introduce our Player of the Week right here, Coach.
Yeah, our Week 6 Player of the Week, William Odell. William plays D-line for us. He played a little inside linebacker for us. He's working now at outside linebacker, trying to learn that position. He plays offensive guard for us, a little bit of work at center. Plays on the kickoff team and kick return and some of our special teams. He's an example of the team player, what it takes to go out there, understand your role, come to work every day with a smile on your face, joy in your heart, happy that you're there, happy that you're part of a program, and does anything he's asked. takes guff from teammates, takes guff from me. I'm always hacking on him. Just smiles and fires back at you, and he's just a pleasure to be around. Every program, if you're a good program, you have players like Willie. So it was easy for me when I had the opportunity this week to name that player of the week that it would be William Odell.
All right, William, welcome to KOXE, and glad to be here, and glad that you're here. I'm glad to be here too. Well, I'm just glad to be anywhere at my age, as they say. I was looking at my head getting chopped off right there. Triple T player.
That's why I kicked back. Yeah, Willie doesn't have to worry about that. He's actually sitting in a high chair.
Of course, I got to meet William Saturday at the car hop. That was a lot of fun. How'd you enjoy that?
It was pretty good. I like the food afterwards, though, the best.
What? You got food afterwards? Sonic? Well, how about that? Well, they did offer me food. I'm just teasing. But that was pretty cool stuff. And looked like you were out there working hard.
Yes, sir.
Of course, you are a senior this year. Number 51 on your Brownwood Lions program, if I'm not mistaken. And like Coach said, you're one of those that could pretty much be inserted. You've been working at outside linebacker a little bit. How's that been going?
It's confusing, but I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Yeah, and a little bit at center too, offensive line, some special team stuff. So just tell me what it's like to be a Brownwood Lion.
It's an honor, for sure. I've been a Coleman Blue Cat and a Brownwood Lion, and I definitely like the Lions better.
Right. And did you grow up in Coleman?
No, sir. I've grown up in Brownwood my whole
Oh,
life.
did you? But you
Yes,
went to
sir.
school at Coleman for a
Yes,
while?
sir.
Okay. Back here in Brownwood. So tell me a little bit about your family. I think I know your grandmother a little bit.
Yes, sir. My grandma, Johnny Elliott, she used to run the Zosman Driving School.
Right.
And my grandpa is actually the other Carl Wayne in town.
Right.
So, and then we've got my aunt, which is a teacher at the high school now.
What's her name?
Yeah.
Casey Humphreys.
Thank
Yes,
you.
absolutely. And
We got my uncle, who's just a welder, and then that's pretty much it.
who's your uncle?
Troy Humphreys.
Oh, okay, absolutely. All right. So a senior this year, and I know I was told a month or two ago that you've already enlisted in the Marines, right?
No, sir, the Navy.
Oh, the Navy. I'm
Yes, sir.
sorry. So tell me a little bit about your decision to do that.
Well, so I had two great grandpas, and one was in the Navy, and one was in the Air Force. And our family's just kind of always been more into construction and stuff like that, and it's a good opportunity to go join the CBs and be a steel worker.
So where do you go after high school then? Where do you ship off to? Where do you go?
I'm gonna go to Iowa
Okay.
for boot camp, and then from there I go to Mississippi for my training school, and then I get shipped off.
Where you get shipped off to, you know yet?
It could be Guam for all I know.
Well,
We
what an adventure, man. That's
Yeah,
pretty
no
cool.
doubt. I know a lot of people that have made the Navy, a life.
Yes, sir.
The Navy. I've known people that have been in the Navy 20, 30 years and made a career out of it.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, good luck with that. So let's learn a little bit more about William Odell. Hobbies besides football and school, what do you like to do?
He hangs out with me a lot.
Really? Y'all hang out together?
No, he won't let me hang out with him.
I like hanging out with my friends, Toby Yates and Seth Atkins, number 12 and 13 on
Uh-huh.
our football team. We go and hang out. We go camping and fishing and just play video games together and stuff like that. Just be kids.
Do you follow football at other levels, college or pro? You have teams you watch?
I like the Seahawks, and college, not so much, honestly.
Really?
Nah.
Okay.
He said the Seahawks.
The Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Our Lions first, though.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that'll
why Seattle?
Just been watching it since I was little.
Okay.
That's the team that was on the TV one day, and
You know what?
pretty much it.
I'll have to admit, when I was young, the only team that I really saw play football in college, we only had 2 channels I lived out the lake, was USC for some reason. And I fell in love with USC, and I was a USC fan. For what reason? I think it's the same reason, because that's who when I was young, that's who I watched. So I wanted to be a Trojan.
Yeah, when I was growing up, it was
You'll
Alabama.
grow up one day and like the
One day.
Cowboys, Willie.
Yeah, that's right. So what would be your perfect meal if you could sit down, somebody delivered us some food right now? What would it be?
Some pancakes, eggs, and bacon.
Really?
Oh, that's
All
pretty
right,
good.
Star.
Peanut
He's
butter on
a
the
good
pancakes.
guy right here. We love
That's
our
pretty good,
pancakes,
too.
eggs, and
Peanut
bacon,
butter on
man.
it.
The perfect meal. All right, so tell us something about William that we don't know. Is there some kind of collections or anything? No?
Not really. I'm just kind
I
of
know everything there is to know about you, Willie.
no.
No? Really? All right. So Toby and Seth, a couple of good friends on the team.
Yes,
They were
sir.
there Saturday
Good
as well.
dudes, too.
Very,
Yeah,
very-
no doubt about that. Got to visit with them as well. Well, good luck in the Navy.
Yes, sir.
Good
Thank
luck
you.
this Friday. Any thoughts on the football game coming up?
As long as we keep our heads and we play physical, we have a chance.
That's right.
There you go. Always cherish the moments, like I say, because it goes by fast.
Sure does.
No doubt about it. There it is. William Odell, our Triple T Brownwood Lions Player of the Week. Great choice, Coach.
Yeah, you can tell by listening to him, he's a high character kid, going out to service country.
Yep. Yeah, very honorable. Love it.
Big deal, get me emotional,
Yeah.
his response to being a Brownwood Lion made National Coaches Day for me.
I love it.
Coach.
There you go. All right. Hey, before we wrap up, anything other sports-wise? I know you have a NASCAR report
We do have
for
a
us.
NASCAR report, and this week was a first-time winner for everybody, from the truck race to the Xfinity race and a rain. They better be glad it was rain. So you see Kyle Busch get clipped in the rear by somebody, but he was battling back, sitting in the back, was going to let everybody crash and then go and take it to the front.
Yeah.
But he didn't have an opportunity because the rain started coming right before we had a little caution, because Ryan Priest ran into the fence, and
Oh, wow.
Bubba Wallace was in first place at the time, so the rain came and they canceled the race. So we got to give Bubba Wallace credit for winning his first NASCAR race.
All right. We
So
will do that.
it was a first time winning weekend.
Only because of the rain. He
Well,
would not
yeah.
have won if it was not raining.
Yeah,
We have to put that in there.
Oh.
he may have
Okay.
still won it,
Even
Star.
though
We
my-
don't know.
Even though my guy was.
Your guy was licking the
At
fence.
least he kept on going.
He did. He was
making laps.
sputtering around the track and caused a couple of cautions. He don't know how to race on a super speedway. He just knows how to race on them short, dirty tracks.
Hey, hockey starts next week.
Yay.
Bring on the Kraken of Seattle. Boy, what a name that is. Speaking of the Seattle Kraken, we had to look that one up.
Willie, if you were a piece of hockey equipment, what would it be? It'd be the puck. Not the putter. They don't play with putters, Willie. It's the puck.
The puck. That's me.
I'll be the puck.
You can be the stick. All right. Man, great stuff today,
Yes,
Coach.
sir.
Where do they race this weekend? I know they're coming to Texas in 2 weeks.
They're going to the Roval.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Roval.
It's road course / oval.
Roval.
It's called the Roval.
And where is that at?
Yep.
It's in that one place.
Right there.
On the road.
Right there where it is.
Yeah.
They're at the Roval.
I'll take your word for it.
It's in
then.
Roval, Kansas.
Charlotte.
It's in Charlotte, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's in one of the Carolina states, I believe.
Yeah. Miss Charlotte. No, that's Scarlett.
All right. Hey, great show today, Coach.
Yeah. Thank those that make this show possible. Autoglass Magic, Avalon Custom Homes, Bruno Auto Group, Syntex Body and Paint, Syntex Equipment Sales, Citizens National Bank, Dan Hill Containers, Dr. Bon Young, Dr. Pepper Bottling Company, Edwin Jones Investments, Henrik Medical, Howie Enterprises, Humphrey Pete's, Landmark Life, MC Bank, Painter & Johnson Associates, Smith Sharp Agencies, Sonic Drive-In, Stanley Chrysler, Texas Bank, The Real Talk with Chad Valdez podcast. That would be Weldon Wilson Electric, Western Bake, and Willie's Teas.
Oh, man. Great
Not
show.
Willie's Teas, Willie's Teas.
Willie's Teas. That's right. Does a lot of our stuff. And
They
again,
do.
happy National Coaches Day, not just to you, but all
All
of
those
our. We
coaches
are
out
blessed
there.
to have some great coaches around
We
here.
got a lot of great coaches in Brown County, that's for
We
dang
do.
sure.
There is no doubt about that. William Odell, thank you again, our Player of the Week. Sammy, thank you, and thank you for the shirts. Enjoy
quite
your
welcome.
boogers.
I will.
Okay, I just
I'm going to make
for the
Leighton.
video. There you go.
I'm going to
Whoops.
make Leighton try those first.
Okay, you do that. Thank you, Coach, and we'll see you Friday at Gordon Wood.
You bet. Have a great day, Brownwood.
Brownwood Lions head football coach, athletic director Sammy Burnett here on the Coaches Show every Monday and Wednesday at this time on KOXE, and of course video streamed at KOXE.com, and I think on the Facebook page too, right? At the KOXE KBWD Facebook page.